Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It is Thursday, November 24th, 6:30 in the a.m. It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I think we really need, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, let me know what you're thankful for. Shoot me a message or shoot me some feedback in the comments below. Let me know what you're thankful for. Me, I'm thankful for my family. Family, I love you. Thank you for everything. And I'm coming to you from my parents' house. I am in Hollidaysburg, where I grew up. I'm coming from my parents' house. In our family room, the same room that my brother and I used to sweat it out to Dancing with the Oldies back in the day with Richard Simmons, because when we were young and we were wrestlers, we would throw on our sweats. We would come down here to my parents' family room and we would sweat, because there is a wood burner right across from me, and it gets to be about 100 degrees in this room. So it's pretty awesome. That's where I'm sitting right now. Also, you can see some friends, some of my dad's finest handiwork behind me. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Let us know what it is you're thankful for, and let's have that spark some good conversation. So the book we're reading is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And today we talk about this idea. The title of this video is called Opinions and Decisions. Opinions and Decisions. And we're going to talk about both of those things. The chapter opens up today by saying this. He says, analysis of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the $1 million mark, this is back in the 1900s, disclosed the fact that every one of them had the habit of reaching decisions promptly and of changing these decisions slowly if and when they were changed. Reaching decisions promptly, having a definiteness of purpose. I know in my life, making decisions has been extremely hard. One of the activities that I do in my course is I have you reach out to some of the people closest to you. They tell you your best attributes and your least favorable attributes, your worst attributes. And one of mine that a close friend said to me, he said, look, you're so good at performing in sports. You train, you perform, you push, etc. You go. But when it comes to these other ideas, and this is years ago, but an idea like AMX, or the idea like a fighter's mindset, or the idea like my book, he said, you're terrible. You don't act. You don't make decisions. So in your life, focus on making decisions. The opposite, and it's really neat here. I never thought of it this way, but he says the opposite of decision is what? The opposite of decision is procrastination. Stop thinking, just do. Ready, fire, aim. Not ready, aim, fire. Ready, fire, aim. There are people in my life to whom I've given things, or to whom I've suggested this or that, the other thing, where it's just wait. It's never going to be the perfect time. Live your life in a way that we prescribe here on Amex. Read, listen, learn, be, and then make decisions. It's the only way you can go. So the point here is, make your decisions and stick by it. Make sure they're sound decisions, but live your life in a way that when you make those decisions, there's something that you stand for. Don't waver. He also talks about, next excerpt here, people who fail to accumulate money without exception have the habit of reaching decisions, if at all, very slowly, and of changing these decisions quickly and often. I want to point out a distinction here, because I do a lot of self-reflecting. So I was a wrestler, and then a Spanish teacher, then a UFC fighter, and now I'm a speaker, inspirer. Let's just call it that. So you might say, well, you changed course. You changed course 4 times. There's a difference between pivoting, and think of this in your own life, whatever path you are pursuing. There's a difference between pivoting and completely changing who you are. My 5 elements of excellence, vision, value, success, accountability, and surroundings, they've been with me since day one. They've been with me. They've been my code since I was a kid. Do your best in everything you can and inspire other people to do the same. That's the mindset that I've had growing up. What is your mindset? What is your code? What is your being? And then take that being and apply it across the board to every single thing you do. Therefore, the overlaying you is there in everything you do. How you manifest that, whether it's, one of my most loyal listeners is Kathy. Kathy, whether it's with fighting pancreatic cancer, or whether it's becoming a better employee, a better wife, a better, whatever it is, and I'm speaking to everyone here, that being, that energy, that stinking, those values and that code that you live by, implement that across the board. And then it doesn't matter where it's manifesting, because it's you. That's the most important part, that it is you. Whew. And I am sweating a little bit because the fire is going, and I'm getting on a rant. Now we're going to talk about the opinions. The majority of people who fail to accumulate money sufficient for their needs, and we're not just talking money here. In the book, he is talking about rich as in money, but this is across the board. The majority of people who fail to accumulate, let's say this, happiness, peace of mind, sufficient for their needs, are generally easily influenced by the opinions of others. You know what they say about opinions, and if you don't, look it up. Opinions, everyone has them. When I set out to pursue fighting, it was almost a joke in my town. It was almost, that kid's crazy. What's he doing? He's missing out on his pension. Guess what? I was 23 years old, and my pension wasn't going to kick in until I was 65. That's 42 years of life that I wouldn't have lived if I would have listened to the opinions of others. Now, he does go on to specify, and I believe in this 100%. We've been talking about this idea of masterminds. Surrounding yourself with a small, tight-knit group, could be AM Excellence, could be the AMX Fight Club, could be some coworkers, could be your good friends that you have. Surrounding yourself with essentially your team of advisors who lead and guide you, but at the end of the day are in it in harmony, in the spirit of harmony, searching or dedicated towards that top level goal. When you have that small team, that small mastermind, who is aware of who you are, what you stand for, what you are shooting for, your ultimate goals, and they are focused and dedicated and harmonious to that fact, that right there are the only opinions you need to worry about. In my career, it was my brother, it was my manager, it was me. And for a time, I asked everybody their opinion. And the only thing it results in is paralysis by analysis. That's a relatively common saying, but it has plagued me in my life, this idea of paralysis by analysis. When you overanalyze, when you plan, it never happens. Think of the guy who's engaged, who just never gets married. Stop thinking, dude. Just get married. Just, if you're going to do it, do it. Make a decision. Opinions, it goes on to talk about opinions. If you're influenced by opinions, when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking, much less in that of transmuting your desire into money. So, 100%, I rely on the advice of my mentors. I probably in my life have 5 people that I rely heavily upon. I used to have 100 people because that's just what I did. I asked everyone everything. And it just resulted in indecision. That's exactly what it resulted in, indecision. Now I have a team of approximately 5 people, various. One's an artist creative, one's a financial guy, one's my brother, one's a mentor who's in this business that I'm in now, and they are my team. They are my mastermind that help shape me, help shape my decisions, but every one of them understands me and understands what I'm focused on and shooting for. So find that in your life. The AMX Fight Club is that basis. It is that basis because every one of you listening right now gets what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain it because you get it, because you're a follower of AM Excellence. This is another neat one, and this is like taking some pride in yourself. Part of, especially when I talk to young people, because young people are so impressionable, but also with us, with young adults to old adults, adults. It says this: you have a brain and mind of your own. Use it and reach your own decisions. Take some pride in who you are and what you stand for. Now, that's not blind faith. We're going back to the process, to the journey, to putting in the work. All of those things, if you came to me and said, I've done no reading, I've done no learning, I've done no actual living as in doing, and I want to make my own decisions, I would say to you, well, that's probably not a good idea because you don't really know what you're talking about. But if you come to me and say, hey, I've been doing this, that, and that for the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and I want to make my own decisions, I would say, wow, that's a great idea. Surround yourself with a team of 2, 3, 4, 5 advisors, your own mastermind, and get to it because you're qualified to do it. You've got to earn it. You get what you earn. Terry Brand says you get what you earn, period. You don't deserve anything. You're not born with the right to make your own decisions. You've got to live your life in a way that makes that an intelligent, rational thought or rational decision. This is another awesome one, and I'll probably start to wrap it up here because my daughter is still getting up at 6:15 in the morning because of this time change. She hasn't shifted yet. So my daughter is in pre-K 3, her first year of any sort of formalized schooling. And she says, you know, when they go to the bathroom, they have this saying that they repeat that says, looking eyes, listening ears, closed mouth, walking feet. Looking eyes, listening ears, closed mouth, walking feet. And as I was reading this book today, Napoleon Hill says it in a different way. He's talking about keeping your mouth shut and just teaching through your actions. And I started to think of my daughter saying when they go to the bathroom, and this is pre-K, this is 3-year-olds, listening ears, looking eyes, closed mouth, walking feet. Shut up. Stop talking so much. Listen. Look. Be aware of what's going on around you. Absorb, take in, osmosis, learn. Talk less. And keep moving. If you remember that saying and apply it to your life, I love humility. I love when people look at me and they say, you're a fighter, you don't look like a fighter, you don't act like a fighter. I think that is neat. So consider being a silent professional. Consider putting in the work. Not telling people what you're doing, but just doing it. Doesn't have to be social media. It can be just stinking working. It can be going to work with an energy that no one else in your office has. Commit to doing that. And after you've done it 500 days in a row, people will start to notice. It takes a lifetime, people, to make an impact and to really change, and to really make a change. And I'll end it with this. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. Show it. Show it through your actions. Do. Tell me what you're doing by doing it. Your actions are so loud I can't hear what you're saying. Just stinking do it. I really am sweating because it is 100 degrees in this room and I have sweats on. So, happy Thanksgiving. It's 6:43. Enjoy the day with your family, friends, whomever. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you are thankful for. In, I think, 3 more days, I will be releasing the AMX Fight Club, which will be your opportunity to form a sort of virtual mastermind, where I'm going to give you, every week, I'll give you an excellence blueprint with challenges, with prompts, with thought-provoking content, thought-provoking questions or perspectives to take with you throughout that week to be a better version of yourself. Who is it for? If you're watching, it's for you. It's for people who want to happen to life and who are sick and tired of letting life happen to them and want to grab it by the cojones and do something to it, want to fight. That's exactly who it's for. It's called the AMX Fight Club because it is for people who want to fight for what they believe in, fight for what they stand for, fight for what the heck they want out of their life. So carpe diem all, fight well. Check us out at the link below, at the link above, charlie-brandman.com/AMXFC, AMX Fight Club. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I will see you tomorrow on Black Friday.